beautiful Monday morning. You already know. I'm out here on this job site waiting to get ready, get started. Just a cup of coffee. I was reading this men's daily readings. It's a leatherback book. It's pretty good, 365 days. And, you start over and start over. But anyway, it was talking about using all your senses to experience God's goodness. And one that stuck out to me the most was the sense of taste, and they used the example of when Jesus turned the water into wine at that wedding reception, you know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be real shameful back then on the groom's family if they run out of food and wine, and those events, they lasted sometimes 7 days. They just a rolling celebration of the groom and bride, you know what I'm saying? And that was a good example because, all right, they thought that Mary thought that they was gonna run out, and what's Jesus didn't think they had anything to do with him, but out of kind of his heart, he took so many gallons and turned it into wine. And back then, they normally serve the best wine first and the less potent wine last, I should say. But this aspect, when Jesus made the wine, it tasted better than the best wine, and it was approved. It was amazing to them. And at that moment, they taste God's goodness. And it's just an example of how whatever God stick his hand in, it's so much better. You can savor the taste. And to go on a smaller scale, it takes somebody to really know what I'm talking about when I say this. So put your seatbelt on. So, I would consider myself just super established, but I'm a lot better than I was yesterday. I'm not going to never consider myself that way because I want to stay humble. I don't want to get a big head and then float out my truck. Next thing you know, it get popped. And there I am at the bottom. But a homeless person, a person that's staying in these halfway houses, 3/4 houses, a person that's having a hard go at life, don't have any money and the food, no way to know how they're gonna get their next meal ticket or how they're gonna get their next meal. Then all of a sudden, somebody shows up with somebody out the blue, here you go. And at that moment, the gratitude is through the roof. Now don't get it twisted. All homeless people aren't drug addicts. All homeless people aren't lazy. But all homeless people are not drug addicts, and all homeless people are not lazy. Mix it up how you want them. But everybody's story is not the same. You never know what's going on with the person's situation. So same thing that make you laugh will make you cry. But that homeless person, or that person who's hard on luck, or that single mother who's raising kids, or something people don't talk about, that single father who's raising kids, who's having a hard time, and all of a sudden they get a meal or something happened to where they can feed the family. They're tasting God's goodness. You see what I'm saying? We look for God's goodness just to be the sky just lights up, boom. The whole world feel it, Everybody doesn't feel God's goodness the same. Somebody is doing exceptionally well in life, they're not going to eat a McDonald's hamburger and be like, tears in their eyes and be like, oh, thank you, Jesus, But that person who has no means to get, it's going to be the best thing ever happened to them, all right? So we want to feel all God's goodness, we want to spread his goodness, Everybody doesn't have the same situation. Remember, if you judge, you shall be judged. The same way you judge your brother, same way the Lord going to judge you, But that's it. Figured I'd come on, say a little something, you know what I'm saying? J-O-E, Jesus over everybody, and J-O-Y, Jesus over you. You saying it back to me, it's Jesus over me too. I ain't nobody, just another bozo on the bus to tell you. You can't just feel, see, and hear God's goodness. You can actually taste it. Let your stomach get a grabbing and tell me what you think. Growling. Y'all be blessed, man.